I can't believe I'm doing this. You guys been asking for it for quite a while, haven't you? I can definitely tell by the comments. You're gonna hear me rant for this entire video, so you've been warned. Okay, so in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the 2017 Beauty and the Beast. And to end off this Beauty and the Beast-a-thon. But before we get started, I do have a confession. Despite nowadays, I hate this movie. When this movie first came out, I was like a massive fan of this movie. Yes, just saying it now makes me cringe to my freaking stomach. Because it was at a point in my life that I was like experimenting, or I was just coming out of my own teenage phase or something like that. I honestly don't know why I fell in love with it. Because I probably just like enjoyed the original movie and stuff like that. So yeah, you're just gonna and since I was a massive fan, like during that full year, I had a poster, a book, and the collector's edition, or like, what do they call it? I don't know. It's basically these special like DVDs. Oh, wait, Criterion's, like the Criterion collection. Because my mom actually got this for me like as a Walmart exclusive. I actually remembered once she gave me this, I ran around like a freaking circle because that's how excited I was. And to be fair, this actually looks pretty cool because it's not like the like previous ones that I showed, like the 1946 version and like the Godzilla 1954 version. They were just like standard like Blu-rays or DVDs, whatever like they are. This one is like a book. I mean, which would make sense because this is Beauty and the Beast, and it has like the iconic rose like in the background. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, come on, it's literally like the same thing as this book right here. Because I actually remembered back when I was like in 7th grade, I used to read this book a lot. So yeah, I was definitely still a freaking teenager, but my mind is different, okay? I read this book for hours and hours on end, and now I just keep it as just something about my childhood or my teenage phase. And once you like open it, there's basically like a little story in here. I think that's actually quite a little bit clever. Why they don't do it with the others? I don't know, but I mean, hey, that's the thought that counts. And now I went from to appreciate like protecting and defending this movie to let's never talk about this again. Until today. Yeah, this will be fun. Okay, to get this out of the way, let's just stick to like the main characters and how I feel about like all like the characters that I've seen, or like the main characters that we follow. First off, Belle. She's a complete like downer of all the Belles that we've seen. Like, look, Emma Watson is not really a great singer. I only just see her as just a good actress. Like, she is a good actress, but she's not a great singer. She's literally, like, it's literally auto-tuning. That's literally what it is. Because, I mean, sure, she does kind of, like, appears as, like, Belle, but she's not fantastic. I mean, she was literally in, like, Hermione and frickin' Harry Potter, so that's the only time I actually recognize, like, Emma Watson is in Harry Potter. I mean, everyone knows Harry Potter. It came out in the 2000s shit. So, yeah. But, anyways, like, she's just a complete letdown. I'm just gonna end it, like, right here. I just can't stand it, because she's nothing like the OG classic. Not at all. And what about the Beast? He's just awful. Not that kind of awful. The bad kind of awful. Like, he's not even likable at all. And I know that he's played by Dan Stevens. And to be fair, he did a lot more better in New Empire as a freaking hippie. And just to clear for my sanity just for one goddamn second, did you know that Dan Stevens is going to be returning in the next Godzilla movie? Yeah, I'm super excited about that. Like, the only recurring actors that's going to make his his return. I don't know idea if he's gonna be a different character or not. I don't know, but the point is, that's awesome. And also, like, just a really good fun fact about later. Well, Dan Stevens does fine with the role, but, like, come on. The 2014 version was so much lot more better than him. Look, I already talked about, like, how the CG looks freaking awful on the Beast himself, so I'm, like, oh my god. And what about, like, the servants? Are they likable? They're literally, like, almost like the same as the original, but not really what I would think of. Because in the original, they just had a lot of charm and stuff like that. And here, they don't look like that. Well, I mean, granted, like, they do look kind of cool to look at, or beautiful to look at, because, I mean, like, Cogsworth, he looks like a cool clock that I would actually have. But since they are more real rather than, like, cartoonish, they move, like, so stiff. And also, a very disappointing thing, it doesn't really look like that Belle's interacting with the characters. It just looks like she's looking at a freaking green screen. Which is a little bit, like, extremely embarrassing. Like, there are moments, like, in the movie that you can definitely tell she's just talking to a freaking, like guys in green outfits. So, yeah, like, that's just really embarrassing by, like, that kind of standards. Alright, and what about Gaston? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. He's not likable at all. They made him a comedy villain. I mean, that's not really bad in itself, but in the original, he was terrifying, but that what made him so awesome. But he was also entertaining even before his true colors were revealed. I mean, we already knew that from the beginning, but still. But here, he just looks like a normal dude that just went to the war and stuff like that. Like, does Gaston go to a freaking war? Like, what does this take place? Well, I heard it came from, like, the Victorian times, but I don't remember hearing of a war happening. Any historian folks that know that, please tell me in the comments. I'm not researching it. I hate this movie, so just tell me yourself, okay? Okay? And he's just not really that likable, so we're just gonna put it at that. And I'm just gonna stick to those three because I actually did, like, mention only those three because they had more impactful, like, in, like, the original movie. And now you know how much I really despised all these people because they're not, like, awful people. They're just not that interesting as, like, you know, like, movie characters. So, so, FYI, just do me a goddamn favor. Just never, ever watch these movies. At all, okay? Like, Disney, just stop making remakes. I know there's a Lilo and Stitch movie coming out that does look better. You guys did this frickin' Sonic movie, like, on us, but I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. I don't want any more goddamn, like, live-action remakes of classics that were either fantastic, good, or just perfectly fine. Except for the Cinderella movie. That one is decent. But now that got on my way. There's the finale of the Beauty and the Beast-a-thon. So buckle up, guys, because next week we're gonna have a blast. So I'll see you guys in the next video.